Hey guys, so as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here, and this is using the Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadows, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get right into it. Of course, we're going to start off by priming, and I'm using MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, applying this all over the lid, all up to the brow bone. And then I'm also going to be taking this Nars, it's an eye paint, and I don't know how to pronounce that, but I will leave that down below. And I'm just applying this to my eyelid and just kind of spreading it out. This is just going to act as a base for our eyeshadow. And I'm starting off with a Bella Cappuccino. I'm using this as a transition shade, so I'm just going to buff that all into the crease. So next I'm going to take this really pretty khaki color, and this is a shimmer shade, and I'm going to apply this onto the lid, and I'm going to take that almost all the way in, but I'm going to leave a little bit of that inner corner free so that we could apply the next shade right there. So moving on, I'm taking this metallic gold shade, and I think it's just a really pretty gold. It's very pigmented and I really love it. And I'm going to apply this into the inner corner where we left that space open. And you just want to make sure that you blend the green with the gold so it doesn't look choppy. I'm just taking a little bit more of that Cappuccino shade and just buffing that into the crease to blend everything out. Then I'm taking this Bella White shade, and I'm just going to apply this to the brow bone for a highlight. Now I'm taking this taupe color, and I'm going to apply this to the outer corner of the eye just for a little bit more depth. Here I'm just taking a larger blending brush, and I'm just making sure that everything is blended out. Then I felt like I wanted to intensify that gold, so I picked up this Jessie's Girls Eye Dust. It's like a pigment, and I believe it's called Sunlit Cactus, but I will link everything below as always. And I just applied this right over that gold shade just to intensify it a little bit more and act kind of like a pop of color. So then I took that khaki shade again, and I just applied that and blended it into the yellow so that there are no harsh lines. And of course I took that Cappuccino color again onto a blending brush, and I just applied that into the crease again to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Next I'm taking this Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner, and I really like the tip on this, but it was a little difficult for me to apply because I'm just not used to it yet, but I really do like it and it stays all day long, so I really do recommend it if you haven't tried it. If you haven't heard of this brand, you can find it at Rite Aid or online, and it's very affordable, and I really like the eye dusts as well as this eyeliner. I'm also going to be taking this NYX Liquid Crystal Eyeliner. I forget what shade this is in, but it's a really pretty gold. I will list the exact shade down below. And I'm just applying this right above the black eyeliner just for a little more pop. So for the eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate, and I did film a video on how I fill in my eyebrows using this product. So I'm just going to zoom right through this, and I will leave that link down below if you're interested. Next, I'm going to take this Loreal Smoldering Eyeliner in black. I'm going to apply this to the tight line, and I'm also going to be curling my eyelashes and applying a thin layer of mascara. Next, I'm taking my favorite lashes. These are the Red Cherry number 43 lashes, and I'm going to apply these with my Duo adhesive in dark tone. And of course, this is optional, but I love putting lashes on when I'm doing these looks, so yeah. So there wasn't really any fallout, but I like to take this step to clean under my eyes just to make sure that there's a clean surface before applying the foundation. And of course I'm going to be taking my Covergirl 3-in-1 foundation. This is my favorite foundation, and I'm just going to apply this all over the face and blend it out with my Real Technique sponge. Next, I'm going to be using two different concealers. I'm going to use the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I'm going to apply that right under the eye. And then I'm going to also take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm going to apply this more in a triangular shape just to give me more of a highlight. And then I'm going to blend all that out with my Real Technique sponge once again. Next, I'm going to take this Tarte Smooth Operator finishing powder, and I'm going to apply that right above that concealer just to make sure that it sets and it doesn't crease throughout the day. I really love this powder because it really blurs everything and it just gives you more of a flawless look, and I'm just totally in love with it. Next, I'm bronzing up my face using my Essence Sun Club bronzer. This is a matte bronzer and it's so affordable. I love it, and best of all, it seriously smells like pina colada. No joke, you have to try it. Next, I'm going to take this Maybelline Master Bronze bronzer, and it's a little bit deeper than the one that I just used to bronze my face with, and I like to just use this to do a little bit of contouring, nothing too dramatic. Then moving on to blush, I'm taking this blush from Makeup Geek called Smitten. It is a really pretty corally color and I just love it. I think it goes perfectly with this look. Then I'm taking this Hourglass palette, and this is a trio, and I'm taking that middle shade. I forget what it's called, but I will list it down below as well. And I'm just applying this to the tops of my cheekbones and also to my nose, my cupid's bow, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit to my chin. This isn't really a dramatic highlight, it's just really subtle and beautiful, and I really recommend it if you haven't tried it. Then I'm going to take this fiber brush and I'm just going to blend everything out and make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now we're going back into the eyes. I'm taking that same khaki color and I'm going to apply that halfway to the lower lash line. And then we're taking that gold shade again and applying that to the inner half of the lash line as well. Next, I'm taking this Loreal eyeshadow in Green Ivy, and I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line about halfway in, leaving that inner corner empty just as we did with the eyeshadow. And then I'm also going to take the same L'Oreal pencil, but this is in the color gold, and I'm going to do the same effect, and I'm going to apply that to the inner half of the lower lash line as well. Then to finish off the eye look, I'm going to take my mascara and apply that just to the lower lashes. For the lips, I applied this Revlon lipstick in Smoked Peach, and then I topped it off with NYX Butter Gloss and Fortune Cookie. So that is it for today's look. I really like the way it came out. I think the green and the peach are very complementary and it just looks really good together. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, and leave any comments down below. And until next time, bye guys!